President Trump's going to end this war justly. We should do this critical minerals deal. We should keep arming Ukraine and providing them intelligence until a ceasefire. And we should tell Russia, if you don't engage in ceasefire discussions, we're going to sanction you. We got to put pressure on both sides to get them to the table to end this war. The minerals deal is a win-win. No more enrichment for Iran. Take all the highly enriched uranium out of Iran. I'm willing to buy it from them and allow them to have nuclear power where fuel rods are provided by either Russia or China or some international group. Enrichment is the process that you use to make a bomb. Iran should not be allowed to enrich.
This is why I'm proud that we had 4 of my bills passed this week addressing national security and how we're holding the Chinese accountable in the House Financial Services Committee. It's a first step to making sure that the fentanyl that kills kids in our streets, to the challenges of intellectual property theft, to the naked aggression China has shown in cyberspace, comes to an end.
We were honored to have DJ Daniel join us, a 13-year-old boy suffering from brain cancer, whose dream is to one day become a police officer. Now, during the speech, President Trump did one better, made DJ Daniel an honorary Secret Service agent. Is one of the most beautiful things. And to see him afterwards, just the joy on his face, the pride, showing his credentials around, it was a beautiful thing.
This is not a left or right issue. Americans of all political affiliations rely on Social Security. This is about whose side you are on. Democrats are with the workers, with the middle-class families, and with our seniors. And that is why we are telling Elon, get his hands off Social Security.
So we want to give the president the runway. We want to give Russ Vought the runway, Elon the runway to do their job. Democrats want to stop it. Our job is to keep the lights on to allow them to continue to expose all this to the American people, because we're winning minds and hearts that this whole town, the swamp, has been wasting their money, and we need to change it.
So essential that we study the past, that we listen to these stories so that we can continue to move forward. We've come so far, but we have so much work yet to do.
I was just as surprised as everyone to see that this building was something that could even be considered to be sold, given its historical significance to this state, to the civil rights movement, and quite honestly to this country and to the nation. And so we were caught off guard with it, but we jumped into action immediately to push back. Because this is not something that we can tolerate.
We do a lot of events in the community. I like to say we go where Black women live, work, play, pray, and slay. And so we're in the community talking to women, not when they're thinking about health. We try to catch them off guard at crazy events like hair shows and at churches, and basically educate them. So this just gives them something to talk about. This bill will be such a great thing to talk about in their communities, to understand that legislation can happen for us and make a difference.
This week is Hostage Week, and last year Haley and I were successful in getting this flag approved by the Congress. Hostage and wrongfully detained families flag. We want them always brought home, and we're working on that night and day, and we now look forward to working with President Trump on exactly that mission.
Muere el congresista cubano-americano Lincoln Díaz Balart.
El golpe de Estado, pero había una sociedad civil muy fuerte en Cuba. Partidos políticos, la radio, la televisión.
Y América TV rinde un sentido homenaje a su vida y obra con la presentación de su capítulo completo de Leyendas del Exilio.
Los fusilamientos que habían comenzado.
Lincoln Díaz Balart, Un homenaje que no te puedes perder. Esta noche a las 9 por América TV.
There were only 11 people that were caught that were on the terrorist watch list when President Trump, during his first term, when he was the chief executive, and that jumped to 382 under Joe Biden. There were only 98 Russian nationals, 98 in the 4 years President Trump was in office, and in Joe Biden it was 127,000. This administration is literally serious about securing the southern border and protecting Americans and putting America first.